lacking energy, feel like you're weak, weaker at the gym, depleting of energy. Walking like this, you gotta wake up at 4 in the morning, gotta get things done, gotta go to the gym before work. No energy. What do? What is the solution? How can you avoid this? Well, here I'm gonna teach you how to do that. Now, the first thing that you want to do, take a drink of coffee. Okay, I don't care what people say. It higher your anxiety. It's bad for sleep. No, it does not. If you're waking up at 4 in the morning and you're depleting of energy because that night you didn't get enough sleep, or for any other reason, you need a drink of coffee. Okay, I don't care how much is it. If you have to two scoop it, cause it was a bad night, you two scoop it. I don't care what you have to do, but the energy that you get from caffeine is unbelievable. Again, if you don't have caffeine, pre-workout will do nice. Another thing, get active in the morning. I know a lot of people say, "Oh no, you gotta stretch your muscles, or they gotta be relaxed." No, 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 no. Because a lot of people, a lot of you folks, go to your 9 to 5 and then come back tired, and then you don't do your gym session because you're depleting of energy the whole day, and then you're not going to the gym. So you must get that active activity and get that high frequency early in the morning. Another thing, music. Music is so underrated. Listen to some NBA YoungBoy, some Travis Scott, blast in your ears, and I promise you, you won't be depleted of energy. Another thing, I see a lot of idiots. They drink smoke the day before and they ask why they're depleted of energy. Click off this video if you drink or smoke. Okay, because you already know why you're depleted of energy. You can't tell me after a hangover you feel like doing 500 push-ups. You can't tell me after a hangover you feel like running 3 miles. You can't tell me after a smoke out, after smoking out the whole car, you feel like hitting that gym. Absolutely not. And another thing, your diet has a lot to do with this. If you're eating a bunch of BS, I've never seen a guy eat 2 Big Macs and then feel good the day after. It doesn't happen. Okay, you're depleting of energy because of your habits. If you have bad habits and you're never active, if you're not quick with it, then you're gonna be depleting of energy. You're not used to being in high frequency, being active. You gotta get used to this rhythm, especially if you have a 9 to 5 and then after a 9 to 5 or before, you have to hit the gym. You still have to stick to the diet. That's all it takes to get rid of that depleting energy.
And now an underrated thing that a lot of people don't recognize is that the people that you're hanging around with may be depleting your energy. You ever realize that when you're ever in a good mood and then you start to hang out with your friends or you start to hang out with your family members and they bring up something negative, it throws your whole mood off. You start to get stressful. You start to stress with them. You start to go down to their level. You start to, overthinking just how they're overthinking. But if you realize that if you weren't hanging out with those friends, if you weren't hanging out with those family members, you'll be fine. You'll be going through your whole mood the whole day. Everything will be quick and fast and easy and enjoyable. So if you were to just think about it, if you were to do this every single day, you were to wake up and do the things that you love, hang around the people that you like, that are not putting you down, you will realize that your whole month, your whole year will be so productive. You will get more things done since that year will be so productive. And the only way, like I said, to be productive and to get things done is if you don't have negative people around you. Another thing could be your shit habits. And no, I'm not talking about doing the things that you must do and you don't feel like doing. That's what you should do. I'm talking about the bad habits where you wake up. What do? So grumpy, just being on your phone scrolling through TikTok. Of course your mood is gonna be thrown off. Of course you're gonna feel negative. Just imagine how you're gonna be scrolling through TikTok in the morning knowing that you have work after. How is that a good way to start the day? How is that a good way to start the day? Regardless if you didn't get enough sleep. Once you wake up, you should see it as, all right, you know what? I got things to get done. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take my coffee, I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna start my first task. That's what you should do. And this will keep you busy and your mood and the way you feel, the way you woke up, all that TikTok, it won't even matter. Why? Because you're in the moment. When you act in the moment, you don't care about how you feel. You don't care about if your mood is good. It's not if your energy's up, it's your energy has to be up. Because when you're staying busy and you're doing these tasks that you know you have to perform right, if not, you're going to get fired. If not, you're not going to build any muscle. If not, you're not going to get that money. If not, you're not going to be in good physical shape. If not, your bank account is not going to be rising. So your energy has to be there. It's not, you know what? I just woke up. Is my energy here? No, it's not. I'm gonna stay on my phone. I'm gonna scroll through TikTok. I'm gonna go back to bed. It's not that way. It's, you know what? I woke up. My energy isn't there, but let me get my things done. You don't get the energy from the start of the day. That's one thing I do. That's one thing I realize is that I don't get the energy when I wake up. I don't have energy when I wake up. You get the energy while you're doing your test. You get the energy when you're at the gym. You get the energy in the middle of the day when you realize that you've been productive. That's when you get the motivation, and that's when you get the energy.